that so playback, but we're going to work on trying to get some of that other stuff maybe off of our other uh, things that we have to put that all together in a package for later rebroadcast on this race today.
All right. So far, we have it on the water. The U12 Graham Trucking, driven by Jeff Bernard, followed by the U00 Maverick, driven by J. Michael Kelly. The next one out on the water is the U11 Flavor Pack, driven by Jamie Nielsen, and then the last boat on the water is going to be the U27 Miss Apollo, driven by Jimmy Shane, the 2026 Gold Cup winner.
So this should be a pretty good race if everything goes right. It probably should go to Jimmy Shane with Spirit of America since he has been the fastest all weekend.
You know, I would like to think it'd be an easy win for him, but look at how that U11 Flavor Pack has been performing. They have come to play this year.
They are the dark horse for sure.
I mean, look at it, 161 qualifying lap. They have never ran that fast ever. And then, yes, the Apollo ran a 165, but that's 4 miles an hour. That could easily be taken out because if Jamie Nielsen's on his inside, he could push him and control the radius of that corner if they are side by side.
How you come out of that corner first, and that's pretty much how it goes. If you get to the corner first, come out of there first, that pretty much helps you, and you might be able to hold everybody off. But never know, but there's always that element of something breaking into engine housing as well.
Yeah, and then I gotta ask, do you think we're seeing a kind of a repeat of the Elstrom Budweiser type dynasty coming up maybe with the Ratchfords?
No, I think it's a different type of thing coming up. What would you call it? Not a generation, but a new
Dynasty or
something to
something
that
to that
extent.
extent,
Yes.
yeah.
So right now we're probably just a couple minutes away before we see the green flag turn to white, which signifies the 1 minute gun.
And it looks like who we have on the inside is going to be Jamie Nielsen.
Jamie Nielsen cut the course and went through the Grand Prix course basically.
And then we have Jeff Bernard coming alongside, as well as J. Michael Kelly. And then Jimmy Shane is just kind of laying back in the weeds in preparation for this start. I wonder if he's going to be getting a good run at it like they do every now and again.
So Jamie Nielsen cuts the course again, so he's probably going to swing it around at a certain point. It looks like he's just trying to get himself lined up with everybody, or maybe he's trying to play like similar to a cat and mouse game.
He's trying to make the race for the race come back, even though the lanes have already been assigned.
Yes, that would be nice to see again, but that's okay. And once again, he comes around the Grand Prix course, and he's going to probably come charging up on the back part. Now, who's in what lanes in this race?
Jimmy Shane is in lane 4, Jamie Nielsen in 3, I believe, and then Bernard in 1 and Peabody in 2.
Okay, so now as we see him go down towards the back on the backstretch, though, we see Jeff Bernard in the Graham Trucking with J. Michael Kelly in the Maverick, and 1 minute gun has fired.
All right, looks like they might be a little bit early up here at the Graham Trucking and the Maverick, but that could all be changed out here in just a moment too, as Jimmy Shane and Jamie Nielsen are getting a run up on them too, but they might have the start wired coming down here.
It's all about their timing marks, that's for sure. Even though they have assigned lanes, it's still a matter of how you find out your timing marks so you can hit the starting line when the clock hits 0.
All right, we got about 15 or 20 seconds to go till the start.
So now they're starting to spool it back up. All the boats are getting ready as they're coming around the west turn.
Jamie Nielsen is trailing a little bit, but now here he comes pouring on the coals, and here comes J. Michael Kelly coming up alongside Jeff Bernard here, coming down for a beautiful start. We have 4 boats side by side coming down for the start.
So now, boy, this is going to be a beautiful start.
1. Perfect start. And it looks like J. Michael Kelly is going to be looking to charge down in turn number 1 with Jimmy Shane up on his outside, and Jamie Nielsen is bringing up the rear of the field with Jeff Bernard deck to deck with J. Michael Kelly.
And it looks like it's J. Michael Kelly coming out of corner number 2 out in the lead, but on the outside of him is got to be Jimmy Shane.
Here's Miss Apollo coming up on the outside there with Jimmy Shane. And as they race side by side down the back straight, it looks like one boat is going up into the corner. But J. Michael Kelly looks like he has a little more shoot speed today than Jimmy Shane so far.
Let's see if he takes them wide as they come around the west turn. Still J. Michael Kelly with Jimmy Shane and the Miss Apollo on his hip.
And as they come out of the corner, they are side by side for first and second, side by side for third and fourth. As they come down the front straight here, we got Jimmy Shane, J. Michael Kelly, side by side.
They're walking sponson to sponson there.
And Jeff Bernard is pulling away a little bit from Jamie Nielsen in the flavor pack. And as they go down the front straightaway, Jimmy Shane looks like he has retaken the lead going into corner number 2.
Now, as they come out of the corners number 1 and 2, it is still J. Michael Kelly. But on his hip is, and now it looks like he's getting ready to pull away, is Jimmy Shane and the Miss Apollo.
It looks like J. Michael Kelly might be getting a little squirrely going up there, coming into the corner as they set up for corner number 2. And where is Flavor Pack? Oh, there
He's
he is.
on the other side of, and of course, here comes the all-important West turn. Still hanging in there is J. Michael Kelly with the Maverick and Miss Apollo right on his hip. It's a drag race coming down for the end of lap number 2.
Jimmy Shane is starting to pull away by about a half boat length. Now it's turned to a full boat length as they go down the front straightaway here. Jimmy Shane and the Apollo in first. J. Michael and Maverick in second. They are still side by side. He can't get more than a boat length or 2 away as they go down into corner number 1.
And in third place now is Jamie Nielsen in the flavor pack as he starts to pull away from the Graham Trucking with Jeff Bernard.
As they come out of corner number 2, we got Jimmy Shane really starting to pull away now from the Maverick. He is about 3 or 4 boat lengths away now from the Maverick. The Miss Apollo is starting to really show that shoot speed that he's been showing all season. But here comes J. Michael Kelly starting to close it back up to about 2 or 3 boat lengths as they go into corner number 3. He's going to pull up alongside him and make it a drag race coming down to the start-finish line for the winner of Heat 3B.
As they come around the west turn and coming down for the finish, it looks like they're coming out side by side. It's a drag race coming down to the end. It's Miss Apollo now pulling away from the Maverick.
Apollo takes it by about 2 or 3 boat lengths. Second is the Maverick. Third is Flavor Pack. And bringing up the rear today is Jeff Bernard in Heat 3B, but overall he was getting a really good run out of that boat.
But that finish, though, I mean, it all could have been within just a matter of seconds if one little thing would have happened within the engine housing of the Miss Apollo. So that was a good race coming towards the end there.
And if all holds up, like I talked before the top of this heats, the Miss Apollo and BWR Racing are tied once again for national high points.